Kansas City. I don't want to hear about nobody needing help. Hey, when the last time Ben Roethlisberger wasn't throwing to straight goons? So, hey, man, there's very few quarterbacks in the history of the league. Warren Moon, Kenny Anderson, Joe Montana, and a few others that look good without big time receivers. Dan Marino that look good without really big time receivers. The rest of these jokers got some real deal warriors on their team. So I don't want to hear this nonsense. I mean, he don't look good without weapons. Don't nobody look good without weapons. Hey, when LaDainian Tomlinson left them there, when they left the Chargers, what the hell did Phillip Rivers do? Nothing. Hit me, Phillip Rivers, and everybody in this damn chat room got the same amount of playoff victories once LaDainian Tomlinson exit stage left. So stop telling me about people need weapons. Elway, another one of them cats that was throwing the Manny Moore and Jack is still winning. So I ain't trying to head, man. Get that man his money. Stop playing these damn games with the bros. And then see, this is why the bros always playing the damn race card. Because explain to me why Nick Foles getting paid. That man was stir-fried caca. And his last year and and with the Rams, garbage. With the Kansas City, garbage. Last year, garbage. So miss me with that Nick Foles nonsense. Give Dak his money. I ain't trying to hear. Dak is better, has better game film than Wentz. Only way you saying Wentz is better is how he's looking, getting off the bus. How he's looking getting off the bus. No way you look at game film and say he's better. The reason I can say he's better, well, I would say he's better, is because, hey, hate it or love it, Jungle, that dude was going to win league MVP a couple years ago. Hate it or love it. I was a Dak Prescott fan. I'm going to tell you, hey, Jungle, I'm going to tell you why I became a Dak Prescott fan. It has zero to do with football. Zero to do with football. I was already a low-key fan, but I thought what I'm about to say is why Dak Prescott should have been a first-round pick. Dak Prescott and some of his offensive linemen went to Daytona Beach or one of them beaches in Florida for spring break. They down there kicking and having a good time. Somebody walks up to Dak with 3 or 4 of his offensive linemen with him, punched him in the face, and Dak stopped those big homies from mauling that dude. That shows clear thinking in a chaotic situation. I can't say I would have done it, but at the age of 22, 23, when you have that type of level-headedness, that means you have the ability to think your way through anything, which means you will be a great quarterback, and then, bam, it's a wrap. That's why I became a Dak Prescott fan. My man Clutch, Kev from Clutch Conversations, your man Dak, stay hunting them snow bunnies. Hey, man, I can't really get mad at him for that. His mom was one. And you know what, man? As racially charged as my shows can be, as one-sided, and I do, I'm not racist at all. I'm not bigoted at all. I hate bullies. I don't do that push around thing. I just cheer for my team hard as hell. I don't care what you could be anything. You can date whoever you want. H-Rob not gonna dance in that for us. But hey man, that's on him, Kev. I know you're joking, but a lot of people would think I wouldn't like that. I just can't do it, man. I can't do it. You know, y'all know my mantra: family, clan, village. Tribe. Village, tribe. That's how I live. It's nothing against anybody else. Bam. That's just how I get down. Bullshit. That MVP for Wentz is nonsense. Please, Jungle. You ain't gotta like him, bro, but you got to know the truth. Don't care who tell it, my brother. The truth. Dak could have won. He was in the MVP conversation this rookie year. But Wentz don't blow out his knee. Homeboy would have won an MVP. Come on, man. Dak won Rookie of the Year's MVP. His rookie year Wentz went with LeGarrette Blount and Jai and one big time wide receiver. But the bottom line is he was in the conversation for MVP. Like I said, I'm not gonna put him in front of Dak and Dak in front of him. I just went through the list, a bunch of dudes who I think Dak Prescott is a top 10 quarterback. I don't think it's a whole lot of dudes better than him. As a matter of fact, I only think it's 3 dudes in the National Football League that I could clearly say is better than him. Luck, if he continues to stay healthy, Rodgers and Wilson, that are clearly better than him. Ben, you talk about the brother down there, my homie down there, Jameis for throwing interceptions, and Ben has 2 5 interception games in the last 32. Do you hear me? In 8 quarters, he got 10 interceptions over the last 32 games. So don't talk to me about Jameis Winston and no damn interceptions. So please, you disagree on Luck? I mean, it's arguable, but the reason I say Luck RC is because Luck was in a jam. Luck was in the jam and continued to improve. Luck first year, he got to the playoffs. The second year, he got in the second round of the playoffs. His third year, before he got hurt, he got to the AFC Championship game. I'm giving him credit for that. Am I saying he the second coming, the end all be all? No, but I will give him credit for that. So even with that, but again, and he was playing with a retarded coach too, so I got to give him credit for that. That's all I'm saying. Am I saying Dak is a B- and Luck is an A+? I'm saying Dak got a 89 on the test and Andrew Luck got a 91. Or he got a 90. What's a B? 88. And Andrew got a 91 on the test. That's all I'm saying, honestly. I'm not saying he leaps and bounds better, but because he has executed in the chaotic system, much like the chaotic system down there in Dallas, because they want either Jason Garrett don't know what the hell he's doing, or they won't allow him to do what he can do. Either way, it's chaotic. It's not a good situation, and I do believe that's part of the reason the brother Dak Prescott is not excelling the way he could in the National Football League. Just because he was in the conversation don't mean squat. Bro, he would have won MVP. He don't blow out his knee. Dak winning percentage is off the chart, and his numbers are off the chart. I would say numbers, but again, I'm not saying, oh, he's a bum. I'm just saying, I got to give the man his props. I'm not gonna not give somebody their props. I'm not finna be, Jungle Man. I'm not finna be like the guys, the big boys, and not get everybody their props. Because if I start being one-sided, or as a matter of fact, if we start being one-sided, we cannot point the finger and say they are clowns. We have to be even, and then, bam, there it is. But again, I say Luck, Rodgers, Wilson, and the rest of those dudes are equal to or less than Dak Prescott. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all. Because I don't need nobody. Everybody in this chat room, everybody who's going to hear this, we have had a supervisor or manager in our department who came in with 10,000 degrees, and he was a SUNY cum laude and a valedictorian at every other damn school that meant something, and he was asking you questions about how to run the department. What about Cam? Equal to, or great. I would say Cam is better because Cam has more experience. I'm going to get Cam the nod over Dak. Thank you. I wasn't thinking Cam. I didn't go through the whole league. I was just free balling right there. I would get Cam the nod due to experience, due to league MVP, and again, due to being in a situation whereas his abilities have been boxed in due to either poor coaching, poor player development, or a lack of weapons around him, which has fallen one Dak Prescott as well. H-Rap, you saying Winston's better? I never said that, bruh. Bruh, you again, this is what I be saying. I'm saying they are equal again. There are very few quarterbacks. I'm just going to put it this way, Jungle. There are very few quarterbacks in the National Football League that are better than Dak Prescott. He needs to get paid and not at a discount. Point blank, period. I'm not giving. If you come to me early, then we can negotiate. You are not going to do no 9th hour negotiating with me and ask for a hookup. That's really my point in regards to talking about Dak Prescott. Show me the money. Point blank, period. Now, with that being said, let me go back to my list, and I'm going to start at number 6. As y'all know, I don't have a sound effect for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so I'm going to do this. Actually, I like that better, man. I'm going to stick with that one. But number 9 is our one Steph Curry. Number 8 is one Paul George. Number 7 is one Ben Simmons. Simmons. And number 6, one of the best big men in the league, one of the last true big men, and using every part of the court like he should. Solid passer, solid defender, very good rebounder, score extraordinaire, got the inside-outside game. Sometimes he does fall in love with the three just a little bit too much, but I can live with it. He goes by the name of the homie Joel Embiid. Yes, sir. They are not equal. Dak is better than Wentz, damn it. If you say so, not to me. They about the same. They about the same. They get it done. They get it done. You can't point to nothing to convince me that they're equal. They both have had 2 good seasons, 1 bad season. They both were in the MVP conversation, and when they got some solid situations around them, they both excelled. I don't know, sound like 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other one to me, my brother. That's just the way I see it. But ain't nobody ever told you H-Rap was the smartest guy in the world. Wentz had a good half a year. Dak's been balling for 3 years now, all 48 games. Nah, that's not true either, because Dak has stunk up the joint a couple times. He has stunk up the joint. Hey, I mean, but it's just, again, we talking opinions. All I'm saying is Dak deserves to be, he don't deserve to be paid Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson money, but I'd be damn if he don't get paid more than Matthew Stafford. If you say so, bro. If you say so. See, the thing is, you like him, and that's cool. I'm trying to be fair. Dak has had, excuse me. Dak has had some less than stellar performances. So I'm not going to pretend that Dak Prescott is as good as Russell Wilson. I'm not going to pretend that Dak Prescott is as good as Cam Newton. I'm not going to pretend that Dak Prescott is good as Aaron Rodgers. I'm not going to say that. But what I am going to say is he better than Matthew Stafford. He just as good as a bunch of these other clowns that's around here getting a whole lot of money. So for him to take less money, I ain't trying to hear it. I am not trying to hear it. My next pick is number 5. Number 5 would be a dude who came from out of nowhere. Because he's in the Northwest, not a lot of people know about him. He's a true basketball player. It's not a lot of people that you can say this man is a true basketball player. But I do believe this dude is a basketball player. He can get you as many points as you need. He can set up as many people as you need. He got the head for the game. He can do everything on the basketball court needed. And he's a true leader. He goes by the name of Dame Dollars. He got some dope lyrics. Dame Dollars is in that slot for number 5 on the H-Rap team. Guys, that H-Rap will start a team around. H-Rap, you trying to be fair when I'm trying to be real. I'm being fair and real. We just disagree. My brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's free. But that got too many comebacks than Wentz 10-to-1 ratio. See, the thing is, it's just like, that comeback thing, again, man, that comeback thing is way overrated. I'm a Raider fan. John Elway had a boatload of comebacks in the fourth quarter. But you know what? John Elway also threw a whole bunch of fucking interceptions in the first half. So Dak Prescott has played average and below average football in a bunch of games and then turned it on in the second half, much like John Elway. So what I'm saying to you, Jungle, is this. They both are very good, promising young quarterbacks. Again, Dak, because he was a second-round pick, deserves the guap now. Not at a discount. And if he want to get him a discount, he can. But all I'm saying is, brother, do not take a haircut taking one for the damn team. That's all I'm saying. The next up, this will be arguably the most controversial pick of all of my picks, well, it's going to be the most controversial. So the next three picks